the real work starts on the bar, but that's not where it ends at the end of the day is what I'm saying. So basically what I'm saying is this. Your boy about to get on I'm about to really start changing my diet and all that. Now, let me tell y'all something about Subway, right? It's not necessarily the greatest option in terms of healthy foods. It's a good alternative to, you know, the processed foods, right? So obviously the McDonald's, the Popeyes, and all that other shit. So for me personally, like I was saying earlier, it's all about setting your own personal goals, right? So I'm about to get this 30-day sugar-free, you know, this sugar fast popping, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna just basically document the journey, and we just gonna see how this go. Now I'm about to walk up in here with my camera and all that. I don't really know if anybody wanna be on film, so we're not gonna. So one of the things that we got to make sure we doing going forward is we got to make sure we see exactly what it is that we're putting into our bodies, right? So it's going to be 30 days of this right here, right? Okay, I feel like we're going to go tuna. How you doing, sir? Okay, let me see here.
Raspberry, white chocolate.
Now, obviously, when you're dealing with sugar-free,
yes,
you know, you want to definitely focus on your veggies, fruits, you know, and certain protein is definitely acceptable. You know, fish, chicken, which is another reason why I like Subways, because obviously they have all three of those things, right? You know, it's going to be sugar and certain condiments that you may use. I'm going to get a whole wheat tuna. Where is the tuna? Where? Oh. Is this fresh?
Yeah.
That's fresh? Okay, so that's what the tuna looking like. You made two just now? Yeah, so we're going to get the tuna. I feel like I'm going to avoid the cheese. Try to lay off of that dairy as well. Yeah, no cheese. Yeah, like I said, man, you know, just get started and move at your own pace. You know, like I said, for me, I'm going to do the 30-day cleanse, you know, and that's basically how I'm going to get started, you know. So basically get on your own journey, right? It's all about finding your own journey. Alright, man, what we doing? Onions. Green pepper. Yeah. Tomato. And spinach. And I think we good on the veggies. Yeah. Got more? Definitely want to make sure I get a good amount of greens. As far as the condiments, right? So that's what I was saying. You know, you gotta be, you know, I'm not trying to be prude with it, right? So when I say sugar-free, what I'm saying is this: everything is not gonna be sugar-free, basically, right? It's gonna be certain things you might, you know. Do you know which one of these sauces contains sugar or not? Would you be able to tell me that? Like what has sugar in it? Okay. So that's another tip right there. You can always ask if you're not too sure, you know what I'm saying?
Honey mustard, sweet onion teriyaki. This type of the spices.
Spices?
Yeah. Ranch. MBB, sour vinegar.
So basically all of these have sugar in them.
Yeah.
So which ones don't have sugar in them?
The spicy one, yellow mustard, no sugar.
No sugar. There's no sugar in it.
No sugar.
So let me get a little bit of the siriacha.
It's spicy, yeah?
It's spicy? That's fine. As long as it doesn't have sugar. I'm doing a sugar cleanse right now. Spicy is fine.
Good or more?
A little bit more. That's good.
Yellow mustard?
No, that should be fine because that's spicy enough, right? Be good there? Yeah, that should be good.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Definitely we want to bypass these. We definitely don't even want to look at the cookies. And that's that. Remember, this is day one, right? So we only getting started. Pardon me, sir. Now, as far as, you know, the 30-day sugar cleanse, it's really not that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a supermarket. And I know, inflation. Excuses, man. I really came here for some yogurt, but I definitely got to start, like, basically familiarizing myself with this produce aisle right here, fam. Because as you can clearly see, am I zoomed out? Yeah, man. It's not so, you know. You know, it's basically mind over matter, like everything else part of me. Where is the yogurt though? I don't think I'm in the right aisle for the yogurt. Look at these watermelons, man. How much are these? You know, and I know it's a whole debate about seedless versus non-seedless, GMO, organic. Let me find this yogurt though. Excuse me. Where can I find yogurt? I don't think he really tapped in with the aisles and shit. Excuse me, sir. Where can I find yogurt? Or ma'am?
That's in the back.
In the back?
Refrigerator.
All right. Sometimes you gotta take a little walk. You know what I'm saying? To get what you need. Come on, fam. It's quiet for all of that right there. I promise you. Because you know what I was doing? I was basically like taking advantage of like basically my God-given like this blessing. Like basically what I'm saying is this, fam. You don't necessarily have to be good health is not about, you know, physical appearance necessarily, right? So what I'm saying is this, it's not always about what's on the outside. It's more important about what's on the inside, or it's more significant to be focused on what you're putting on the inside of your body. So as far as the yogurt, I'm definitely looking for sugar-free, right? I'll walk out of here, fam, if they don't have it. Oh, here we go. So this is 25% less sugar, but that's not telling me it's sugar-free. Would I be able to ask you about anything yogurt-related, sir? You know anything about? Okay, here we go. 0 sugar. Ha! Got it. Okay. So yeah, fam, sometimes you just gotta, it's right over on the, you know, it's not hard to find, basically, you know. Let me get out of your way, sir, before you know what I'm saying? Before we both slip and fall over here. Hold on, let me, is this, what flavor is this? Vanilla? This is 0 sugar? They got strawberry banana. Let me get like 2 of these. I'm gonna have to put the camera down at this point. I really just wanted to show y'all basically like, I'm not playing, I'm dead ass, fam. No sugar for 30 days, fam. And like I said, if I fall off the wagon, if I cheat, you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna document that, right? But then I'm also gonna get to work the next day and I'm gonna document that as well, right? Oh, they got key lime, they got raspberry. What I got? I got the strawberry banana. I feel like 2 of those should be good. I feel like pomegranate.